Hello, everybody. This is Juicing Queen coming back to you all again. I didn't record anything over the. Let me see, what's today? I get my days mixed up because I'm off on Thursday, Friday, and I work Saturday, Sunday. So I did not record Saturday or Sunday. Or either I didn't record Sunday. One of those days. I know I missed a day. And it's probably because I really didn't want to be here on the weekend. Because I hate working on the weekend, especially Sundays, because I like to go to church. And it's so boring here on Sundays. Like, Sundays is literally nothing to do. Sundays is literally when you get to work, the mail isn't ready on your truck, first of all. On Sundays, they trying to get the mail out for the contractors. And so it just takes them longer for some reason on Sundays to get the mail out. So it's just so boring. I can't. It just frustrates. It don't frustrate me, but it's like, I just hate working Sundays. It's like, why? Why are we working Sunday anyway? There are no carriers taking mail out to be delivered on Sunday. There are no clerks in none of the post offices on Sunday. Why do the drivers have to work on Sundays? The truck drivers. We still have to be here to take the mail into the post office and drop it off. It makes no sense to me. But when you work Sunday, it is Sunday premium. You get Sunday premium. And you also get Sunday premium. And you get, if you come in, if you come in between midnight and 6 a.m., you get shift differential. So on Sundays, you are getting an extra pay. You're getting an extra pay because you're getting Sunday premium, and then you're getting the nighttime differential. Which is good. That's the only day you're getting both of those. But it's like, golly, it's literally nothing to do. So when you come in and you get your mail, take it to the matter of fact, all the drivers aren't even working on Sundays. That's what's crazy. All the drivers are not working on Sunday anyway. So like, why y'all got us coming here on Sundays? But anyway, when you come in on Sundays as a tractor trailer driver, or a MVS driver, which is motor vehicle driver that don't have CDLs. We have two types of drivers here. We got the TTO, which is TTO stand for tractor trailer. And then we got MVS drivers that just have CDL Class B. Class B. They don't have A's. So if you, like I said, I think I said that in my first video, if you only got a Class B, you still can get a job here and drive the small trucks. But everybody don't come in on Sunday. I think they have one MVS driver that comes in. It might be two. To take all the mail for all the drivers that is not here for MVS. Those drivers had to go to all the post offices of all the drivers that's not here on Sundays. The tractor drivers, they do their own post office, but I think if you a PTF, it's been so long, y'all, because I've been off. I've been off for 5 months. I'm trying to remember. And plus I've been regular, so I've been regular for a while, so some of this stuff I forget. But if you're a a PTF, but you a tractor driver, a TTO driver, and you work on a Sunday, I think certain routes they give 2 runs to on Sundays, and then PTFs they make them do extra, because that's what PTFs are for anyway. When you get hired and you a PTF, basically that's what you're here for. You here to do all the extra stuff that they need. It's hot. I'm gonna let the window down in a minute because the sun is out, but it's cold outside. But when you come in as a PTF, you are like basically extra help. That's why they say part-time flex, because you have to be flexible. You have to come in when they want you to come in, when they need you. You stay if they need you for overtime. You do the holidays, of course, it's mandatory. Yeah, they can. I remember when I was a PTF, I made some good money as a PTF, though. My first year here, I made $70,000. I told y'all it might have been over 70,000, but it wasn't 80. It was between 70 and 80. But I bought my first house when I was here as a PTF. I wasn't even full time yet. I was a PTF. So PTFs really be racking it in, y'all. I mean, especially if you come in around the right time, around peak season, you can clean up. I came in after peak season, but it still was booming. The mail was booming. The mail was jumping. I did overtime the whole year. I was making some good money. I still is, but then I was making some good money. But let's say I was on the run one time, or a couple times, and this certain supervisor, he wasn't here when I got hired, but he ended up getting hired as a supervisor. And I know what the difference is, y'all. I might sound funny. I don't think I have my AirPods today. Let me check, because I know to me, it sounds like I'm yelling. And I don't want to be yelling. I think I got them in my bag. But as a PTF, when I came in, I was jumping. I was learning the runs. Some of the runs I didn't even know, and they still was sending me on them. I would come in, and let's say I came in as a TTO driver, which is a tractor trailer driver. Oh, these things need to be charged. I was a tractor trailer driver, but if they needed my help on a small truck run, they'd pull me off the tractor and put me in the small truck. Like, this is all in the same day. Or I start out in the small truck, I'm running that route, and I get done with the route. Sometimes I wasn't done with the route. The supervisor called me. He'd say, when you get done with that post office, come back downtown, hop in a tractor and take this mail over here. Then he'd be like, when you get done with that tractor, come get this express. And then you don't take express out in the tractor. You take express out either in your box truck, or we have vans, and we have the little small white cars. You take express in those, because we really don't have enough mail during the express to be in a real big truck anyway. Taking the express out in the tractor. So, but I was jumping all over the place when I got here. And that's where your skills kick in at. That's where your skills kick in. When you got skills and they need you. When you got skills like that and they need you. Make sure my phone didn't disconnect. Uh-oh, sorry. I hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. But when you have skills and they need you, there we go. Yeah, so when you got skills and they need a driver like that, baby, it's good. You can make the money. That made me feel good as a woman, being able to come in here and use my skills and, hop from one truck to another truck. Like some of these drivers, they didn't even know that I could drive a tractor when I first got here. They just thought I was just a regular CDL Class B driver. And I'm like, no, baby, I drive tractors. And I drive tractors real good. But, yeah, so if you come in as an MVS driver, but you got a CDL, and you a PTF, and they need you in a tractor, they'll pull you out of that small truck and put you in the tractor if they need you to cover that route. But if you come in, yeah, and also the opposite way, if you come in as a tractor driver, they need you in a small truck, they'll pull you out that tractor, put you in a small truck. Because some of these guys come in here, they got tractor trailer license, and they did get hired as a TTO, which is tractor trailer operator. And they doing they substitute run, doing they run. It could be for a couple weeks or whatever. And then they pull them off, and they like, why they take me off for that run? Why they put me in this box truck? I'm a tractor trailer driver. But they can do that, at least until you go regular. Then when you go regular, you can bid on, you can't bid, but you will get placed on a run, on a tractor trailer run. So yeah, I was making money, making so much money. I learned all the runs just by being sent, on the run. Because I did get trained when I first came in. When I first got here, they put me with, which is what they should do with everybody. They put me with the old school drivers. I was here with the old school drivers, like the seasoned drivers, like guys that was 60, 62, 58, whatever. I was here with those old school drivers that had been here for 25 and 30 years. And those are the drivers that kind of took me out on their run. They told me about the job. I remember I had like a Russian spirit. Like I would rush to do everything fast when I first got here, because where I came from, they worked the plant we was picking up for. It wasn't the drivers, but the drivers did have to work fast where I came from, because the plant that I worked for, they worked on production. So as soon as they got those trailers ready at the plant, I'm just looking at some drivers coming in, that's all. But as soon as they got those tractors ready at the plant, we had to pull them off the door immediately. That's all we did was dropping hooks. So you can be pulling one off the door, and by the time you get back to the door again with an empty trailer, it's time for you to pull your other trailer off the door because it's loaded, and you just got to go. Just dropping hook. So when I got here, I still had that spirit of, rushing around, load my mail real fast. I'm pushing the mail on the truck real fast, and I'm, just moving fast. And I remember this one guy told me, he said, "What you rushing for?" He said, "What you rushing for? Slow down." I said, "Oh, I thought we had to hurry up and get the mail out." He said, "No, slow down before you hurt yourself." He said, "Ain't no rushing here." And that's the truth. It ain't no rushing, because, we got these scanners that we use. These are the scanners that we use. We scan the mail. That's how they look. But we scan the mail, and it be these placards on the side of the box, which I don't have any with me. The placards got a barcode. We scan it. Once we scan it, that's letting them know, okay, now this box is going with this driver on this truck. That's the reason for scanning the mail. But the mail could have been sitting out there since last night before we got to work, or before 2 or 3. 2 or 3 don't have to scan nothing, because 2 or 3 is picking up mail, and I'll tell y'all about that. They picking up mail from the post office, bringing it down to the plant. so that that mail can get separated and sorted and stuff like that. But tour one, the tour I'm on, we taking the mail that's been ran through the machines. The letter mail been ran through the machines. They come out with the zones on them, and they sit them out. Sometimes they ready, sometimes they not. It's been times where we waited for mail. We waited for mail before for like over an hour, sometimes 2 hours. It was to the point one time or a few times before that we didn't even take the letter mail on our route because it wasn't ready. They tell us come back down and be ready when you get back. So if the mail is late for us, the mail gets late to the post office. The clerks are already there. After normally we drop the mail off before the clerks get there. But by the time they get there, they want that mail there so they can go ahead and start sorting that mail. So a lot of times, the mail just don't be ready. And it's a ricochet effect, because if we get here, we take out what's on the dock, we come back down, we get the ladder mail so we can continue to run. But if the ladder mail ain't ready and the clerks is in the post office, and then the mail carriers are starting to come in, but that mail is not there for the clerks to sort or whatever, or for the packages is not there for the clerks to sort, and the letter mail is not there for the what's they called, mail carriers to grab their trays and put them on their truck, that's gonna make them behind. And then they're gonna be behind all day because they the last ones to get the mail other than the customer. So it's a ricochet effect. And then that's gonna make them have to stay out on their route longer in the evening, especially around Christmas time and in the wintertime when it get dark. Some of them, I've seen mail carriers out at 9 o'clock. I can't really say a lot about the mail carriers, only about what my friends tell me, but because I'm not a mail carrier. But some of them, they say that they ain't even supposed to be out that late. But then again, it's like a catch-21, because how they gonna tell y'all to finish the route and don't bring no mail back if you ain't supposed to be out that late? So where did the problem start at? The problem started inside the plant. It started inside the plant on the machines, where they didn't have somebody to pull the mail down off the machines and stack it in the postcon to come out on the dock to the drivers. So it's a ricochet effect. When I got hired, when I was in training, that's another thing. It's like, it's so much, and I'm glad I'm talking to y'all about this, because it's like therapy to me, because I never like really talked as much about the post office to anyone, but it's like therapy to me. So I'm glad I'm talking to y'all about it. It's a ricochet effect. And one day I tell y'all about the equipment. I'll tell y'all about all of that stuff that we work with, because some of this stuff, it shouldn't even still be here. Some of this stuff should be rolled up and out of here. But anyway, that's how I got hurt, the way they load the mail. But it's a ricochet effect, and that's how it goes. So somebody in my comment asked, can I help with the assessment? I can't help with the assessment, but I can, I think there was a quiz on Google that I saw about taking the assessment. But also when you go on Google, Google actually have all the assessments on there. It's like a quiz, like I think it's like a true or false or multiple choice or whatever. You can go on there and try and look up the test. I know that each department has their own test. And there's also, I think, one test that the whole post office take, which is like a cognitive test, which is it's just going by your thinking, how you think, what you would do in certain situations. Anybody can pass that. If you got common sense, and you don't even got to be intelligent to pass that test. It's just a cognitive thinking type of test to see where you are mentally. But then the other test for truck driving, if you're in the truck driving industry, that'll be a different type of test. Okay? So I thank y'all for the comment. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for asking questions and let me know that I ain't out here by myself and that somebody is actually listening. Continue to put the comments down. Continue to ask questions, because I'm just really just thinking of this off the top of my head. One day I'll sit down and write down some things to talk to y'all about, because it's a whole lot that I could talk about. I could talk about the production. I could talk about the customers. I could talk about the employees. I could talk about the contractors. It's so much that I could talk about with y'all. So no question is a crazy question or a stupid question. And if I can't talk about it because of where I work and who I work for, then I'm just not going to talk about it. Some things I can't talk about, like criminal things that happen, you know, people getting arrested for selling keys. You know, I've known people that's done, I didn't know the people, but I've seen those people before at a post office when I went in and took mail, and never knew that that was the person that did something like that until, you know how the word gets around. And I'm like, oh, no, they didn't do that. But yeah, so people are doing those crazy things out here. Only at the post office is what we say around here. But it's almost time for me to clock out. Let me see. Y'all been on here for 20 minutes. It's 10 o'clock, almost time for me to clock out. I just wanted to come to y'all. I'm trying to keep this going. I'm trying to keep this streak going. But yeah, so we'll meet back up here again. Same time, same place, in my car. And only because I can't walk around the post office and record anything. I can't take pictures. None of that. I can only take pictures of myself right now in my uniform. But yeah, so click the link to subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think. Thank you. So I will see y'all again tomorrow. Bye. Y'all enjoy this good day, this happy Monday.